Yo, my name is Ishy Dee. My brand new single called Body has just dropped. I'm here to take you behind the scenes of the vocals. Last week I did the beat, so yeah, let's get into it. This is the Logic project. Essentially, this is how the main vocals look like. This little vocal here is just my tagline. And then I'll take you through the main vocal now and also the comp and everything that I did in terms of like chopping it up. So you just have the pitch corrector here. What I usually like to do is I like to bypass all the notes that are not being used, not have the response all the way down because I'm actually singing, you know what I'm saying? And then the next thing was the chorus, just to give it a different kind of sound. All right, before I move on, I realized that I forgot to talk about the main channel, which start with the channel EQ. This is my setting. It's actually saved into here also because this is the microphone that I use to record. It just makes life easier. And then the next thing is a multi-band compressor, multipressor, I think they call it. And once again, this is my setting. And then with the compressor, honestly, ever since I started using a compressor, I didn't know how it works. I just use this preset, which is a FET vocal 1, go into the voice, slap it on there, and then I'll just play with the threshold until it makes sense. And then there was a lot of so we use some DS in there. That is the main EQ on the main channel. Okay, and then if we go into the comp, usually how I record my vocals, I'll do all the recording. So I'll do all these 15-20 takes, and then the next stage would be cleaning. So then I'll do the comp. I would say the very last thing I'll do is the effects. And then if we put the effects on, so first of all, I did the delay in a separate bus. This is what it looks like. And the last one will be the reverb. I didn't want to do the whole chorus all together, so I recorded that separately.
I've been trying to hide cause you're taken.
That's the comp.
I get down to vibe in my baby. Oh.
And I recorded that 12 times because in my head, I knew I hadn't sang a take I was happy with. By the time it gets to the verse here, I now introduced BVs.
Soon as I get you.
This little run here, I did it so many different ways. Anyway, let's just focus on the BVs here. What I do with my vocals is when I'm doubling them, I will do 2 takes of the doubles and then pan them hard left and hard right. So you've got that here. But usually the chorus here would be all the way up to 100 because I think it really blends in. So when you hear that back together,
Soon as I get you.
I do that on every single vocal. And then I had this idea to do this little, it's like 4 of them. Because even when you come down here as well,
I'ma do things, put you in different angles.
you feel me? Now we're bringing in some ad-libs.
What are you saying up?
So that's got a lot of delay on it. The low frequencies, cut them a lot here. Halfway through the verse here, I needed to have some kind of harmony heavy vocals. Doubles come back in here.
And your body, oh my golly, oh I'm locked in.
Okay, so the next ad-lib.
Stuck on you like Velcro, no living. This what you.
That's one of my favorites in there.
No living. Let me see you. I've been thinking about.
Okay, obviously you heard that run there. So I can tie in the verse with the chorus. By the time the hook comes in, you can now hear that it's been beefed up. It was just this at the start because the beat has got new sounds and everything, so it's bigger. So if I keep the vocals the same, it's not gonna pair up too nicely. So then I've got 4 vocals here doing the exact same thing that the main vocal is doing.
I've been thinking about you since I saw you last week. You've been on my mind, wanna feel your body. Got me moving mad, make a nigga lose sleep. Running from my feels, but I'm in too deep. I've been
You've got like a lot going on down here that like underneath the main vocal.
I can take you different places. Different places.
This is really like, I was flexing here. I was enjoying myself and I only did 2 takes. Let me take the delay off so you can really feel it.
It's your body from me.
Your boy was singing.
Your mind, your body, and soul.
Ooh, that I'm not gonna lie. I was gliding on it, baby. That's the vocals. Thank you very much for tuning in. The next single comes out next month. Like I said, I'm dropping every single month. So tune in and then we'll do this again. See you on the flip side.